Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Big Brace channel. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please give a like to this video at the end of it if you have liked it. Feel free to subscribe, comment down in the comment section below and ask your questions. Feel free to ask me anything or to get in touch with me on becbrace@outlook.com. If you have any questions, any project, anything that you want to ask at all, feel free to write me and I will do my best to write you back as soon as I can. And if you're a regular, thank you so much guys for your support, for tuning in, for everything that you have been doing for the channel so far, backing up the channel in tough times. And last but not least, thank you so much dear members of the channel for your constant support. Your financial subscription is very helpful for the channel actually. Even if there are members who choose to leave the channel, that's no problem at all. I also appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you've been doing through your financial contribution. And for the current members, I can't thank you enough for your constant support. All right, so this is a very quick video. I want to share with you a retro-ish kind of application. It's a note-taking app. It's a CRUD router, but it's in a retro-ish style. A lot of you guys know that I was born in the 80s, right? And I love anything that it's retro. So I want to show you here this one, the Flask. You see that I called it Windows 95 app because it has a very beautiful Windows 95 theme, and I'm going to show you that right now. So let's do Python. We have what app, or we have an app, okay. Let's run the Flask server running on the local host port 5000, and let's bring this over here. So you can see that it has a very beautiful retro-ish style. You know, any one of you who was born in the 80s would immediately understand how beautiful this is. I repeated that many times, but I will repeat it again for those of you who don't know. The first computer that I had was Atari 800 XL in 1990. No, before that. I was 7 years old when I started, but my father owned it and I started to, play and program on it. On BASIC, when you turned it on, you have this beautiful blue screen with this white cursor and you start to type right away using BASIC language. That was the default language. I believe also it was the default programming language on the Commodore, the C64. I'm not sure on Sinclair as well, maybe or maybe not. Correct me in the comments below if you happen to know that. But yeah, this is it. And it was not an operating system, of course. It was just programming language. You start to type some code and run very simple shapes, very simple graphic shapes, a tree or a sun, or a tree moving, anything. It was really fun. It's very similar to the turtle module in Python. If you happen to know the turtle module or Pygame, but it's more than that, but it's more of turtle. The turtle module is very close to that, and all of what we have been doing these days from the 90s till 97, 98 is playing a lot of video games: Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Space Invaders, Missile Command, a lot of it, Zorro, a lot of cool video games, Spy Hunter. So yeah, really golden days, and anything that it's related to that, it gives me goosebumps and I started to feel very nostalgic. So you can see here, let me just have the magnifier. So take a look here, notes for Windows version 0.1. That's the version of the application, not Windows. 1995 Retro Software Corp, and with this beautiful shade and the same colors of you can see the same colors of the Windows for Windows 95 and 98 as well, with this beautiful scroll bar scrolling from right to left. And I've put some some awesome retro-ish kind of news. 1995 Java language debuts in 1995. I had here 12 years old. Yeah, eBay founded as Auction Web in 1995 as well. and so on and so forth. So it's really awesome. Then we come here with the adding the note itself. This right here is the main interaction. So simply you're going to write what you want. So I will say, for instance, buying coffee. All right. And this is personal. So you have the category with this scroll list where you can, choose work, personal, shopping, ideas, projects. That's personal. Priority, it's high because I cannot live without coffee, believe it or not. And the date, well, let me just make like that. And let's choose tomorrow, Sunday, right? And I can write anything. Let's say buying Arabica coffee espresso from Chibo, right? PS, you cannot live without coffee. All right. Chibo is very known mark here in Poland. It's German actually. And when I was in Berlin, I saw it. It's very big, but here also it's very nice all over Poland, not only in Warsaw. So I'm going to add note now. And you can see directly that it has been added to my notes. You see how cool is that? I love the interface. Actually, I wanted it to be like that. Now I'm going to be honest with you. The interface itself and the logic, I have coded it from A to Z. The only thing that I've used in ChatGPT is the modal, and I'm going to show you now when I'm going to edit. So in my notes, you'll find here all categories. So you can filter by category and you can filter by priorities. And you can get also to choose the show completed items. So this item, for example, is not completed yet. So it's incomplete. Thus, if we'll do like that, nothing will change. So buying coffee, buying Arabica, not Arabic, okay, Arabica. So if I will do edit, it's going to open a modal here, right? This right here, this is done by JavaScript. This part here, I've used ChatGPT for. I haven't coded myself because I didn't know how to create modal using simple JavaScript. I've never done it before. I know how to do that in Python, but yeah, I needed some help from ChatGPT. I'm being very transparent with you. So it's not Arabic, it's Arabica. So I needed to modify that. And I can add here, let's change the priority from high to normal, for example. And I can add anything like avoid any other type of coffee, right? Whatever. Save changes, and you can see that it has been changed from high to normal, and the color itself has been changed. Still personal, and you have both buttons, retro-ish buttons. And down here below in the bottom right corner, you have due and the date. And you can see here the date of creation. And if you're done with the item, if you bought the coffee already, you can check that. And you see that the atmosphere or the color of the whole field has been dimmed. And this is a very cool effect. It actually adds to the user experience. It's not only the user interface. And now if you will click on show completed here, it has disappeared because we are showing by default the incompleted items and we don't have anything, so it's not going to show anything. But if you will click on show completed, you're going to see the completed items. Let me show you another example very quick. Let's say here, cook dinner for my girlfriend. And that's also personal. And this is a high priority. And it's due on the 1st, on Monday, 1st of September. Cooking dinner for my girlfriend. PS, you need to go for shopping. And that might be another to-do item. So you can say here onions, steak, rice red wine. Right? Add note. And you see that there is a difference between the normal and the high. It's still personal. And if you will click on show completed, and you can see that by default, it shows the incompleted items. Now, if I will do like that, I will click on that item as it is completed already, and I will click on show completed, and it's going to show you all of the completed items. Now this item might not be completed. I will click again here and it's going to show us the item which is incomplete. You can obviously delete items, okay. And that's basically it. Windows 95 style notes, a retro experience. So tell me guys, what do you think about this application? I'm going to show you right now the, let's just open this with Visual Studio Code. I'm going to show you the project, the project files. So that's obviously the first file that's very important, the app.py. We have here all of the logic, all of the dependencies, our functions, our decorators and everything. You have templates with the index.html, that's the interface obviously. And we're going to stylize that with style.css, simple CSS file. And also main.javascript for the modal, for the checkbox, for the clicking the checkbox and all of that. And by the way, guys, I can leave the link to this GitHub repo link in the description below if you wish. That's no problem whatsoever. If you want me to create a full tutorial on that, I'd be happy to do it. But you will understand everything because everything is heavily commented. And yeah, it's a very cool retro-ish application. Now, if you will take a look to the technology stack, so for the front end, we have here HTML, CSS for styling, and vanilla JavaScript for logic. For the backend, we're going to use Python, obviously, with Flask micro framework. And for the storage, we're going to use the default database management system, which is Sqlite3. So Sqlite3 database file here. So obviously we have our app.py file. We have here our logic for the backend. That's Flask basically, right? You have here also in the templates, you have index.html for the front end, for the user UI, for the user interface, for the UI. And also you have in the static folder, you have CSS and JavaScript, styling with the CSS and JavaScript for some logic to to check for the checkbox for closing and opening the modal and so on. All right, so that's the main application. That's the core of the application. It's not really difficult to grasp. I mean, if you will read the code with the comments, you're going to understand everything. You don't need me really to explain each code line, but I wanted just to share with you what I've been doing. And yeah, if you like that type of applications, please let me guys know in the comments section below. I'm always happy to read your comments, your questions, your feedback, suggestions. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I will be waiting for your emails on backbrace@outlook.com and your comments in the comment section below for this video. And let me know guys, please, if you want to have the GitHub link repo, I can put it in the description below. Till next time, stay safe, stay sharp, and I will see you very soon.